Is 180DC full of amazing people?
Simple answer, yes.
Okay. That clapping was perfect timing.
Clapping appropriate.
Hi,
Hey guys.
everyone. So, Nico, what is the world's largest student-led consultancy for nonprofits and social enterprises?
That's easy. 180 Degrees Consulting. What is the most valuable thing 180DC has taught you?
It's definitely taught me the importance of community.
The power of community.
The power of an international community.
And being with like-minded individuals. It really matters when you're trying to do the best for not only the projects you're working on, but on a greater scale.
Before being part of this global organization, I never really fully understand the concept of like-minded people. It was always just an empty phrase for me. But when joining 180DC and when meeting people from all over the world, I can truly understood what like-minded people meant.
Working collaboratively with people from all different cultures and backgrounds. Being part of 180DC has meant that I get to work with so many talented people, bringing so many fresh perspectives, and it's been a real privilege.
Despite having an international community, you can actually have a lot of like-minded individuals working together. So I'd say that's my biggest takeaway in learning.
And the bell agrees.
What's the common misconception about 180?
I think for me, and it's actually a misconception that I held when I was at a branch level, is that volunteering at the global leadership team and elsewhere in 180 it's fully voluntary. There's no payment for it. It's not my full-time job. We do these things because we hugely enjoy being part of 180 and the impact and all the people we get to work with. And so while we do charge a small amount for our projects, this money gets reinvested into training and our internal processes, but not on salaries. We just do this out of the pure love and enjoyment.
What is one word that sums up 180 Degrees Consulting?
Powerful. Powerful would be my one.
I'd say community.
Community. I would say passionate.
Probably purpose.
Inspirational, I would say.
Impact. Impact. Impact would be the one word.
Impact.
I would say unique. And the reason is that every time I speak about 180 to a colleague, to a friend, or even to a family member, they're so surprised about how this organization has scaled and our mission and how it runs. That's the main word that comes on top of my mind, that there's no other similar to 180 globally. Tough question, Bettina. What has been your favorite memory at 180DC, other than us sitting here together?
I guess my favorite memory was the first time we met up as a global leadership team. I remember at the hotel in Istanbul and just physically meeting them, everyone, for the first time, and it felt like people I have known for a very long time.
My favorite memory at 180DC has to be my final round interview with Nick, because I learned so much in half an hour about what 180 does. More than an interview, it actually felt so inspirational to actually be there in that conversation.
Yeah.
And it gives you way more motivation to actually come here and join.
Transitioning from the Bath branch to the GLT and kind of the whole different kind of scope of work and being in a truly international community. Obviously being at Bath, you're surrounded by students. Joining the GLT, you're with students, people in industry and other professionals, so a very nice big jump up.
Nice, I like that.
I have to say, last year, for the first time, meeting up a big share of the GLT at our Athens summit in person, that has really also strengthened my ties with 180 and the GLT.
Joining the Athens summit last year and meeting lots of people in person from around the world was exceptional for me. I got to meet loads of amazing people, like Rita for the first time. It was a really great time and a really fun memory that I have.
I think for me it was the Ghent summit. It was so much fun getting to get together and make things out of it. I think so many great ideas and initiatives came out of that summit, which I don't think could have happened if we didn't do it in person. I think the summits that we hold have so much value. And yeah, I have so many great memories from all of them. I can't really just pick one.
Okay, Flo, so what is the 180DC Summit?
A 180DC Global Summit is an event where different members of the GLT communities are invited to join an event in a chosen location for 2 days to do different workshops, activities, team building events, to grow the community. What about regional summits?
That is a great question, Flo. So as you know, we have a great community worldwide. So the rationale is kind of the same, to connect all these hubs that we have worldwide. So we are having Indian summits, Australia summits, and the rationale is again the same, fostering this great community of social impact worldwide.
Who are 180DC's partners?
The work we've done with Strategy on this is very meaningful because we are looking to grow our presence in the Middle East by opening 2 new branches, and they've also been very kind to sponsor the summit that's been happening in Sicily this year.
If I were a student, how can I join the branch?
As a student, you go to the 180 Degrees Consulting website, have a look if your university has a branch, and apply through there. If there is no branch available, you could then apply to start a branch.
Amazing.
How has 180DC impacted NGOs?
So our branches deliver consulting services to NGOs across the world to help them solve their challenges and scale their impact.
How has 180DC impacted students?
I think everyone who goes through 180 has a chance to become a social impact leader in the future, because you're learning what it means to create impact in a way that you like, because it aligns with your careers or your interests.
It's one thing to have the motivation, it's another thing to be trained, and to be trained well. And I think 180DC does a great job of training students well for their future.
Very well reflected.
Thank you, Nico.
Nick, how has 180DC evolved over the past decade?
Like starting with the basics, numbers. Like I think we were from 40 branches to now 170. I think we had basically just one simple system called Compass to now having Monday.com, new LMS, Slack, and so many other systems, to just being more mature, like in everything that we do, which is so exciting to see how an organization grows up from being like a baby in the footsteps of global expansion to now being a reputable global organization that is leading in their field. It's been quite heartwarming to watch.
How does 180DC prepare me for my career?
Prepare me. I would say it's really pushed me outside of my comfort zone. It's taught me how to manage my time really, really well, because there's so many things to juggle, like personal life, career ambitions, if you're already working, student life. Also, just talking to people who have taken such different career paths has been super useful to figure out the journey that it can take for one person compared to another, and not compare myself to their timeline or the amount of time that it took them to get there. So yeah, it's been helpful in many ways.
Do you think your career plans have changed since you came to 180DC?
I don't know, I joined 180DC when a lot of things were changing, when I was reevaluating like my career aspirations in general. I do think it influenced it to refocus on social impact, because I think when you're in university, at least for me, I kind of lost that core passion for it. You get overwhelmed with other priorities. So yeah, it's recentered my passion for social impact, definitely.
Very good.
How does 180DC foster its community?
180DC fosters its community by engaging with it as much as possible. You would have seen it through our social media posts, but more than anything, it's trying to get more people on board and keeping that community sense by doing global summits like this, but also actually joining in with the branch projects and being involved every step of the way.
Yeah.
So it's one way we introduce our community aspect and keep it going. That's one of the big things here at 180.
I think it's a big strength of 180, the fact that we have such a global community. To be able to keep that, it's really, really hard. And also the GLT with so many different time zones and countries, to manage to bring everybody together for maybe 2 days, people flying 18 hours or 13 hours to get here. I think that just goes to show how well we foster our community.
How would you describe 180DC to your friends?
So for my friends and my family, 180 is the thing I do on Sundays and in the evening.
I describe it as one of those organizations that really makes an impact and does change the way you think, especially as a student. I think it's really valuable to take the time out to volunteer, get out of your studies and actually give back to your community.
It's an opportunity for me to be able to give back, and give back to students all over the world who want to make a tangible difference and they don't know how. So yeah, I'm glad that I can do that and be in that kind of a space. So that's how I describe it.
I think the only answer for me is a place where I made great friends.
I think a lot of my friends have been made through 180DC. So to me, it's this incredibly fun community that I get to be a part of. And I spend a lot of hours investing my time into after work. And yes, I think a lot of my friends know what 180DC is, but if they don't, I tell them it's the greatest place to work. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Is 180DC full of amazing people?
Well, I'm Chief People Culture Officer. If I said no, I would be doing a terrible job. So of course it is, and every time people not only are getting better, getting more aligned with our social mission, but we are also attracting people from all kinds of backgrounds. So we are creating a higher diversity, a higher pool of super talented candidates and people from worldwide.
It is a kaleidoscope of personalities. I think everybody is so unique, and I think all of the unique perspectives really adds to the value of 180DC.
It's not even a question.
Exactly.
Yes, honestly, so inspiring, so giving, caring, loving, like hardworking. They dedicate themselves a lot to this organization. They're also really international, well-traveled, well-read, very inspiring people, and it's crazy you get so close to them so fast, so yes.
To be honest with you, they're some of the most talented, driven people I've ever had the privilege of knowing, and it's been one of the highlights of 180 is the people. Okay, an easy question for you. Is 180DC a cool organization to volunteer for?
Absolutely.
Cool, I think, is an understatement. I think it's an incredible organization to volunteer for.
Yeah. Is 180DC hiring right now?
Of course it's hiring right now. We are always hiring for the best talent out there, so if you want to be part of this very engaging community, please go to our website and see all the roles that we have open.
Is 180DC going to put a link to their website below so we can check out all the fantastic opportunities for students, charities and partners to be a part of this journey?
The link will be there and you better click it. You must click it.
Done?
Done, let's go.
Good.
Cool. All done.
Nice one.
Nice one, Nico.
No? That was it? All right, cool. Let's go for an Aperol Spritz.
How has 180DC impacted NGOs? That's, yeah, wrong inflection.
Okay, Flo, so what is the 180DC Summit? Let's start again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cry again. I'm leaving the
Oh, don't cry.
No, please don't.
What's the most valuable thing 180DC has taught you over the years?
That's a very good question. I'm sorry.
What I admire about James is how much patience you have, honestly.
Where do people work outside? Again, where do people work outside? Ooh,
Yeah. Do you want to ask that?
No, I can't ask that question.
Is 180DC full of amazing people?
Yes, I've met some of the most inspiring people through 180.
Do you want to say that again like you're not a robot? Let's go again.
Flo, how would you describe 180 to your friends?
Well, let me think about this. Sorry. Oh, I know. Oh, okay.
What was the question again?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, okay, we're just going to do a...
Oh wait, there's one more.
And what careers do 180DC alumni go on to do?
That's a great question again.
I just said that.
Oh, that's a... What?
Don't say it's a great question.
Okay. I mean, this is gonna be okay.
Can we start again from the beginning?